Hello and welcome back to Gunning for the Top. If you're enjoying this series, which is nearly at its end, then leave me a big thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel for future episodes, as well as the new series, which is coming very, very soon. A trailer is at the end or towards the end of this video, so keep your eye out for it. Might just give you a flavour of what's to come. Today we will try and get ourselves in the first final of the season, our first final of the season, and then we need to cement our place at the top of the Premier League. We have 9 games left to play. Enjoy the episode. Hello and welcome to episode 34 of Gunning for the Top. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have games against Leicester City at Wembley in the FA Cup semi-final and away to Everton in the Premier League. Our opportunity to cement our place at the top of the Premier League. Nothing has happened since you were last with us. You saw the Watford 3-1 win and also the Dortmund 1-0 win, which gave us the 5-0 overall win for the Champions League quarter-final, and the semi-final set up against Liverpool, which will be coming up on our next episode. That episode will be just the Champions League semi-final, and we'll see then how that leaves us with where we are for our final Premier League games, because I'm assuming that both finals of Champions League and FA Cup semi-final, if we get through to them, will be towards the end of the season. So that will be a finals episode as well, so we'll see what that all comes up to. Right, so not much been going on, nothing changed since you were last with us, so we'll get on with the episode and our first game in the FA Cup at Wembley against Leicester City. And this is the team that we're putting out against Leicester City. Donnarumma in goal, Tierney, Gabriel, Elney and Kimmich are our back line. Matheus, Enrique and Kessie are in central midfield, with Guerrero, Smith Rowe and Pepe on the attacking midfield, with Haaland up front. I'm not sure what is going on here. Advanced playmaker on attack. That was on the instruction of my my assistant. On the bench today, Leno, Partey, Cabellos, Lacazette, Maitland-Niles, Nelson and Abangamang. We're near enough back to full strength now, I think, injuries wise. Still do have Kowalski out. He's injured. He's coming back in about 4 days. And also Sancho, he's been out for a while and he is due back in about a week. So hopefully we'll have both of those back in due course. So that is the side. Without any more to do, let's proceed to the match. Just make sure the speaker's off, because that seems to have been a little bit of a glitch. I'll obviously doing editing and then forget to turn the speaker off. Must do my checks before we start filming in future. And there's confirmation of the sides. And I've just noticed Aguero is actually at Leicester. When did that happen? Interesting. And Schmeichel is on the bench. Barkas is in goal for them today. Okay, we go through. And my assistant saying do the media, an opportunity to show all the pundits what's what. Okay, let's do that then and see what happens. Yep, pretty much motivated everybody. We need to Pepe to go out and make a difference, and Gabriel pump fists, outstretched arms, pressure's off. I want to see a good, and that's not really motivating, but there you go. I think we'll leave it at that. How important is Joshua Kimmich to Arsenal today? I need him to perform. How do you measure importance? Pluck a random number from somewhere. It's not about him or any individual, but the whole team collectively. He's stopping marking. Oh, don't worry, given the form he's been in. I guess that's what we're about to find out. So we've had 5 straight wins in the last 5 games. Our recent form is quite good, and actually Leicester's isn't bad either. They've only had a draw, which breaks up their 5 in a row. I have to say this looks awfully like our ground, but I'm pretty sure in saying this is actually Wembley, or should be Wembley. I'm sure Wembley's grey in the scheme of things, but anyway. And we come out from the back. Tierney has the ball now as he goes down the wing, tucks it inside to Haaland. Haaland looking to get the ball across. He's been tumbled in the penalty area, and that's going to be a VAR. And I've not seen one of these yet. Having said that, we do have the update. The winter update has been downloaded before this episode, and that may change things, but I've not actually seen a penalty VAR review not given yet. And along with disallowed goals, and Pepe gets us underway with just about a minute and a half on the clock. We are a goal up in this semi-final. We'll discover in a minute if the other semi-final, when the other semi-final is. In fact, it's not today, and who we will be playing. Not a lot else going on at the moment. Throw in, but Smith Rowe clears. Kessie heads it on, looking for Haaland, I think, who was obviously way upfield and had to come back for it. Leicester getting a nice attack on here. Oh, cut it back, and that was blocked, thankfully. And Guerrero gets out there and does his defending. Of course, though he's playing in the attacking midfield role today, he is also a defender, so he's more than capable of looking after, which is rightly good, because if Tierney is out of position, then Guerrero can actually slot back in there, which is quite handy. But they have an overlap going on again here and causing us problems. Ball comes in, and again it's blocked, and they've got it at home this time. Harvey Barnes, his 7th goal of the season, and they're on equal terms. Donnarumma had gone to ground, I think, because of the blocked shot originally. Right, I think with 35 minutes on the clock, I think we might change it up to attacking. And I think what we're also going to do is we're going to demand a little bit more, which might upset the gang. We'll see in a moment. Well, not too bad. Tierney with a throw in to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe now back to Gabriel. Gabriel to Elney. Elney gets that one forward, but there's nobody there. Wasted ball, and they will attack again. Barnes fires that one from distance and well off target as well. They have come back into this game. We've had 4 and 2. They've had 5 and 2. So you can see that that's not doing us any good. But Elney back to Donnarumma, who Donnarumma and Gabriel have history of putting it in their own net, so let's hope they don't do it today. Tierney forward. Tierney nearly lost out there, and Guerrero gets it back and goes forward this time. Enrique looking for Haaland. He's in, and the goalkeeper saves it. Normally, I think Haaland may have just taken one step too much there. Guerrero with the corner. Curls it in. Nobody there. Gabriel's going to tidy up. Guerrero starting that move. The ball in to Haaland. That's just one step there. I think obviously looking to try to create a bit of space with the defender running alongside him. And we get through to half time. 8-4 shots to shots on target against their 5-2. Better XG, better thing. So I can pretty much say that we were the better side in that first half, but yeah, if we continue to work hard, Kieran Tierney. Yeah, we'll cheer him up. And no bookings, we're all good. Erling Haaland not having a particularly good game. Let's see if we can jostle him along. And the second half is underway. This will go to penalties. I think it might be extra time and then penalties, but it will go to penalties if it's not resolved. We could pretty much do without that to some extent. Headed down there by Olney. Kessie to Guerrero. Guerrero looking for a way out, finds Tierney. Back to Guerrero. Guerrero now has Tierney in attendance and he's found him. Gets it forward. Tierney now looking to get the cross in, which he's done. Nobody there, and they break again, but it's broken up by Kessie on this occasion. Kessie comes forward. Will he look to get a cross in? Maybe. Kimmich with the cross, and Guerrero has a shot. This time Kessie gets it, and the assist from Guerrero, 9th goal of the season, puts us back in front with an hour gone. Bit messy. Not Lionel, but it was a bit messy. Guerrero having his first shot blocked, then saw Kessie. Kessie had a bit of space in that penalty area and bobbed the ball in the back of the net. Tierney to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe to Enrique. Enrique looking for Pepe, I think it was. Kessie. Not seen much of Haaland today. Kimmich. Kimmich forward to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe and Guerrero having another shot blocked. He's not having a good day, is he there? Kimmich, that ball forward to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe, Guerrero, block shot again. Tierney picks it up, and that's the end of the highlight. Pepe appealing for a penalty, I think. I'm not quite sure what went on. We didn't see the whole of the highlight. But Pepe has come back out. He's obviously a bit angry. Picked up the ball. Enrique to Guerrero. Guerrero out to Tierney. Tierney's going to cross that ball in. Smith Rowe doesn't get there. Haaland does. And Pepe, who flicked the ball back, gets it for Haaland. Daylight now. 3-1. Lovely play, Arsenal. Tierney clips it in. Smith Rowe's shot is blocked. Pepe stops it from going out, and who should be there but that man Haaland again, who puts it away to make it 3-0. 16-9 to 7-3 shots on target. Kessie's now picked up a yellow card, and we are 70 minutes in. Time to make some changes as well. Let's just tell Kessie to calm down. I think he might be coming off, to be fair. Let's have a look and see how we're doing. Smith Rowe is tired. Enrique is tired. Who have we got on the bench? Partey for Enrique. Cabellos, I would think, for Kessie. So we'll make those two changes for the moment. We can see Smith Rowe is tired as well. We have a free kick right on the edge of the area. Guerrero's good at these, and he's made that 4-1. His 6th goal of the season. Guerrero doing the business. Not sure if that got a slight deflection off the wall, but right, we've reciprocated and given them a free kick right on the edge of the D, and that's hit the wall, but they have scored from the rebound and they make it 4-2. It just gives them a little bit more of a foothold. 4-1, they're not in it. 4-2, just ever so slightly, and it come back to Marcos, who was on the edge of the area, and put that away. Right, Smith Rowe and Nelson. We're going to do that just because it's the easiest way to do it and not mess around. And they're in again here. Pedro, they get another one back. We're in trouble. But Donnarumma plucks that out of the air, and we're safe and sound for now. Guerrero and Pepe are tired. I don't think we can make any more changes, but just in case we can. No, we can't. Only 3 allowed. And we have run this game down, and we are in our first final of the season. An FA Cup final. And outstretched arms. Good win, boys. Well done. Excellent play all the way around. So there we are. And doesn't really tell us a great deal. So we'll find out shortly. I'm sure it doesn't tell us over here. It just says unknown at the moment on the 27th of May. Fulham game on the 21st, so we got 6 days between that and the final. So there is an episode starting to appear at the end of the season. Right, without any more to do, it's through to our next game of the episode, and it's a Premier League game which will hopefully cement our position at the top. As I say, with 9 games left to play, we are getting closer to the business end of the season, and we need to hang on up the top there, because it isn't going to be long before we get the Premier League title as well. Basically doing the same as what we did last season, but we still want to win the Champions League as well. Nice way to round off the series. We'll see. And this is the team that we are putting out against Everton for this Premier League game that we really could do with winning. Donnarumma in goal, Tierney, Gabriel, Elney and Kimmich in defence, with Mateus, Enrique and Kessie in midfield. Guerrero, Nelson and Pepe are our attacking midfield, with Haaland continuing up front. Leno, Partey, Smith Rowe, Kowalski, Hoy, Cabellos and Lacazette are on the bench for this one. In other news, we have we haven't drawn, but Liverpool are through to the FA Cup final with us, and Huey hasn't got a number. We'll give him number 37. So not only will we be meeting them in the Champions League semi-final, we'll also be meeting them in the final, and I have a feeling we've got to play them again in the league before we get to the end of the season as well. So 4 times we'll meet them one way or another, I think, before then. All right, we're going to pick up where we left off last time. I think that's the talk. Guerrero, pump fists, Faith, go out and make a difference. And the same talk for Kessie. Pump fists. Right, we seem to be all motivated. Not going to make a comment on that one. So that's the tunnel team talk done, and we get the game underway. They have the first highlight, and it's headed clear. Tierney gets the ball forward, but not to any of our players, and Everton come again, and Donnarumma come out for that. I haven't seen that before, but he come out, won the ball fairly. Pepe has won the ball and clears to Haaland, who's free. Still only 2 minutes gone and a lot of action so far, and Haaland just puts that wide as the first shot on goal of the episode. Liverpool are playing, they're playing Crystal Palace, which means we still will have that one game advantage over them, and as it currently stands, 11 points clear of them. Guerrero with the corner. A long ball didn't come out, but Pepe has won it right out just outside the area, and Pepe's been tripped in the area, no penalty, and Everton come away with it and have a counter attack on. Iwobi gets the cross in and they've scored. James Rodriguez really didn't stifle that attack when there was the opportunity to do so. Unusual for us, a bit of sloppy defending there. And we go that goal behind, which isn't what we wanted. Leicester are being beaten by Manchester United, and half time's going to come, and we've not really seen a great deal. We've had more of the shots, not so many on target, and our XG is slightly better than Everton. We're going to have a better showing in the second half. Few underperforming out there. I wonder whether we're better off going to a positive just for now, just to see if we can get a foothold back in this game. We need to and they have a corner. We go 2 down. We are in trouble. Pepe will get that ball, and we come forward. Kimmich on the overlap. Kimmich now will try and get the cross in. He's inside to Kessie, and there is our equaliser from Pepe, who started that move. His 19th goal of the season, and back on level terms with Everton. 52 minutes gone. Kimmich here, and Pepe had run down that wing. Kessie there, and a lovely ball in. Pepe lurking just outside the 6-yard box, and it's a game we need to win. A draw is not the end of the world, but given where we are, we really could do with being winning. It's given that away to Kessie, to Elney, to Gabriel to Pepe. Pepe's gone round his men. Out wide to Kimmich. Kimmich now looking to get that ball in, and there is the goal from Haaland. 2-1 as we take the lead for the first time, and it's Kimmich who supplies the ball again. Lovely ball out to Kimmich, who's in acres of space, just waits for everybody to get into place, and Haaland sweeps that ball home. Perfect cross into the box, one that defenders have to be careful of, because if they're not careful trying to get it away, they could potentially end up, and Haaland gets his second from Guerreiro's free kick. See that again, and that's 3-1. And Haaland, goal side of his man. That's a defensive error if ever I saw one. And we are now motoring. Enrique not having a good game out there, and Guerreiro's not having a particularly good game either, albeit he has had an assist. And with 66 minutes gone, I think it's time for a change. Partey on for Enrique, and Cabellos. Why would we bring Cabellos on? Seems a bit of a mad thing to do. Maybe we'll leave that. Got to change that back for a minute. Enrique, he's not having a good game, nor is Nelson, Reece Nelson there. So maybe we'll bring Kowalski on now for Nelson. We'll do that change first and then see how we go. Kololewski. And there we go. Kessie's tired. 73 minutes gone. And it's Kessie that will come off for Partey. Donnarumma to Gabriel. Gabriel gets it forward to Mateus Enrique. Guerreiro forward looking for Haaland, but just a little bit too long on this occasion. And Everton with the long ball out, not finding anybody. And we come again. Donnarumma to Elney. Elney to Gabriel. Sorry, Donnarumma to Gabriel. And nearly gave that away. Not quite sure what was going on there. Enough of that messing around. Defenders inside him, and he just plays it too soft. Luckily, Donnarumma got an arm to it, and it got it back into his Enrique. He's tired now, and we'll swap him with Cabellos. That will be our final change. Pepe's tired. He's going to have to see the game out though. Not a lot happening at the end of this match, and I think it's all over. Good win, and there we go. Sensational turnaround, absolutely ecstatic. It was fantastic effort for players, showed real character, and so there we are, perched at the top on 79 points. Liverpool beat Crystal Palace 2-1 in the end, and are fourth at the minute on 68 points. So they do have a game and 2 games in hand over the ones above them. We have a game in hand over them, so that's where we are. Liverpool have 7 more games to play, I think it is. 21 points available to them, so their maximum is 89 points. We're 10 points short of that. 3 wins in the league, and we should be near enough done. So there we go. We'll cover those all off as we get to the end. We're coming back in the next episode for the Champions League semi-final. Both legs, first leg away, second leg at home, and then yeah, there you go. You can see Liverpool lurking there in the Premier League as one of our games, and the FA Cup final as well, so we've got to play them a few times yet. Past meetings, as you will see, we've played them quite a lot. Currently we've won 2, 3, 4, 5 times and lost 4, albeit one of those on penalties, but Liverpool knocking us out of the EFL Cup third round, of course, so let's hope they're not our bogey team this year. We did play them way back on pretty much the first day of the season. I think it was 8-4 win, if you remember that far back. If not, go and watch the episode. So that's where we're coming back in the next episode for the Champions League semi-finals. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me a big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification button to keep up to date with all future episodes of this series and new series as they are released. And there are new series coming along, so look out for the trailer at the end of this video. And new episodes of Gunning for the Top are currently released every Tuesday and Friday at 4:15 PM. Why not follow me on Twitter at JustOffsideFM to keep up to date with all that's going on this channel and more. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next episode, episode 35, which will be the Champions League semi-final against Liverpool. Can we get through to that final? We'll find out.